This is nature. This is also nature. And this, and this. Evolution teaches us that everything in nature is in a state of development. This development, which occurs gradually over geological or deep timescales, results in structures that are more complex and ecosystems that are more diverse. Through this process, humanity was created, and through humanity, human civilization is created. Nature produced humanity, and humanity produced civilization. In the end, it's still nature producing nature. At the moment, there is tension between human society and the natural world. For many reasons, we can't seem to figure out the correct response to the climate crisis. There is a disconnect in society when it comes to our relationship to the natural world. Social ecology is a dynamic organizing principle that has a solution to this problem. Social ecology is a school of thought that seeks to bring the social and ecological into synthesis. It emphasizes that all ecological problems in society stem from social issues, particularly the desire for humans to dominate other humans. See, hierarchy is a social term created by humans for human civilization. Hierarchies don't exist in nature. Instead, nature is dictated by cascading food webs, which emphasize dependence and interconnectivity. Even the relationship between predator and prey isn't cut and dry, as some prey can be predators to others, and some predators help maintain ecosystem resilience. Ecology emphasizes interconnectivity and dependence. Hierarchies infest human civilization, with hierarchies of patriarchy, caste, white supremacy, state power, police, and age. Within the dominant ideologies of the modern world, whether that be the Abrahamic religions or Enlightenment philosophy, ideas of man being dominant over nature are abound. Social ecology argues that human desire to dominate other humans led to humans trying to dominate nature, and hence our inability to solve the puzzle of ecological collapse. But it goes deeper than that. This idea that the social and the ecological are in synthesis explains so much more, and to explain how, we must critically examine the contradiction in the natural world. Social ecology says that two forms of nature currently exist. First nature is the chaotic and indeterminable nature, completely at the mercy of a random and directionless evolutionary process. While this process strives toward greater complexity and diversity, there was no blueprint for evolutionary success. Evolution creates its own blueprint as it happens. Second nature is the increasingly organized and complex human nature. This nature is free from the mercy of random evolution, and through the complex cognition created by nature through evolution, humanity has the chance to direct evolution towards the next stages of development. Right now, first and second nature are in tension. They are a dialectic that needs to be resolved. Given that second nature evolved from first nature, they can't be separated. Murray Bookchin, who is perhaps social ecology's most prolific thinker, saw this synthesis as culminating in what he called free nature. This is how he thought of free nature. Basically, evolution drives development in nature. Humans develop through this evolutionary process. Therefore, human cognition is a natural process. Think of it this way. Whenever you contemplate the natural world, you are nature contemplating itself. Bookchin sees free nature as the day humanity collectively realizes they are nature-rendered self-consciousness. But it goes beyond consciousness. Free nature involves a self-conscious nature, operating through human cognition and civilization, building a society based on ecological ethics. Since the ecological is the social, this would have to be a society that emphasizes human freedom and the abolition of hierarchies. Right now, nature is imprisoned by the ideals of creeping right-wing global fascism, ideals rooted in traditions that emphasize homogeneity and hierarchy dominate these fascist movements. We can't let this narrative win within the grander scope of this truly cosmic struggle for free nature. This is ultimately about the freedom of us and the ability of us as nature to have a say. Peace.